Good morning, students. This is Bikash Sir and welcome all to Vanik Smart. Very good morning, students. I'm clearly audible. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, students, today we are going to start the computer awareness subject related to our recent announced the most valuable vacancies by Odisha Staff Selection Commission. This is Combined Graduate Level Examinations, CGLE. Okay. So in CGLE preliminary examinations, one paper is there. The paper is computer awareness. Okay. So for the computer awareness paper, today and the next session means coming week, I will discuss about the memory based MCQ means 2022-23 and 22-23-24, the question that is asked in computer awareness paper related to your OSSC CGL question. Okay. So why we are going to discuss about the memory base? So students, I'm telling to you, first, we should understand about which type of question has asking related to recent 2 years of examinations. Which type of question means what are the chapter it is related to the computer awareness paper. Okay. So based upon this memory base or previous year session question, we are going to start the fundamental with the MCQ based discussion related to OSSC CGL. So what are the relevant important chapters related to our preparations? And second thing is that based upon the chapters, the most valuable question that may come in your upcoming examinations, we are also going to discuss. So students, do not waste the time now. Let's go about the discussion related to the memory based question, OSSC CGL. Okay, so students, see here, the first question, see here, the first question is, dash is the process of carry out the commands. Dash is the process of carry out the commands. So if the relevant commands can be executed through operating system in our computer system, this is known as execution. So I'm using a word execute or to executions. Okay. So question number 1 is nothing but the answer is what? Execution. लाइव रे अछि मो कोन मो बुझी पानी मो क्लास रो कथा है. So the question is that dash is the process of carry out the commands. The command says the carry out the command, that is the answer is execution. So to execute the commands, or the execution of the command, so that's why the process is known as the execution of the command. So question number 1 answer is A, execution. Then goes to the next question. नुआ अलमार देख जो थी वालेट भितर देखल मत खोजा पड़े. Okay, so question number 2. The question number 2 is CLI based operating system is dash. Okay, so the term is first CLI. What does it mean CLI? Okay, so students see here the term is CLI. First we should understand about the CLI. So CLI stand for command line interface. Okay, so command line interface, CLI, command line interface. So basically the operating system support two types of interface. One is graphical user interface, another is command line interface. So it has asked about the command line interface based operating system. So the most popular command line interface operating system is DOS, disk operating system, because among these questions the option Windows 7, it is a GUI based operating system. GUI stand for graphical user interface, graphical user interface. Okay, Windows 10, this is also GUI based interface. Windows 11 also GUI based interface. So among these A, B and D, these are known as GUI based operating system, and only one command line interface operating system, this is nothing but the DOS, disk operating system. Okay, so if you students, if you ask about what are the other example of what CLI based operating system, so students, I'm telling you, including DOS, another example is, we are telling the example like Unix operating system. This is also a command line based interface operating system. Okay, so Biswajit, your answer is A. No, answer is C. Okay, so yes, answer is DOS, command line interface. So answer is question number 2, it is C, DOS. Then goes to next question. Question number 3. Which of the following is a valid format of an email address? Valid format of an email address. So students, choose which option is the valid format of email address. आइला मु फोटो पठे देबी, तुम्हें जो हाँ फोटो भी देखले हबो, डिजिटल फोटो फोटो देखले हबो, आधार मु पठे देबी। So which of the following is a valid format of email address? So students, choose the option. Question number 3, anyone? Okay, so students, normally I'm giving an example. The example is like abc@gmail.com. For example, this is a email address. So abc@gmail.com. So this is an example of an email ID. Okay. So what is the valid format here? So students are mentioning here the ABC. So students, always remember that before the @ the first element is nothing but the username, and it is given by the user. So any name as per your giving. Okay, so this is nothing but the username. So after that @ sign is there, and followed by, and what is this? This is nothing but the domain name. Okay, so simply we can say username followed by domain name, or username @ domain name. So choose your option. Domain name @ username, no, this is wrong. Username @ domain name, yes, this is correct. Domain name @ URL name, no. Username @ contact name, no. So option is B. So students, clear about the question number 3. So here the question number 3 answer is B, username @ domain name. So always remember that first we should give the username, and it is followed by the @ sign, and the last part, this is your domain name. Okay, then goes to question number 4. So what is the question number 4? What is a URL? So it is giving what is a URL. Okay, so students, tell me question number 4. Who can say what is the full form of URL? Yes, So I'm getting the point. So students, always remember that URL stand for Uniform Resource Locator. Okay. So Uniform Resource Locator, option is D, Uniform Resource Locator, not universal, not unlimited. Okay. So option is D. So many times this question has asked in different examination, whether it is junior assistant, whether it is inspector of supply, whether it is Gram Panchayat extension officer, whether it is Panchayat executive officer. So many examination, the computer section, the question has asked about the full form of URL. So always remember that URL, it stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So regarding this URL, three terms are there. One is URL, second is URI, and third is URN. So if the term is L there, then it is locator. If I is there, then this is identifier. And if it is N is there, then it is name. Okay, so students, I'm telling to you, URL, L for locator. If it is given URI, identifier, and if it is given URN, then name. So accordingly, we should choose what is the question and relevant option. So question number 4, answer is D, Uniform Resource Locator. Then goes to question number 5. The mistake is an algorithm that cannot make the program is an executable form. Very popular questions, very popular question. So the mistake in an algorithm, it is giving the question. Okay, so the mistake in an algorithm that can't make the program in an executable form. So this is the error, means if the error is there, then the program cannot be executed. But it has asked about which type of error. Okay, it has giving the option logical error, giving the option syntax error, giving the option procedural error, giving the option compiler error. Okay, so students, two types of error, basically it is related to our algorithm or programming. One is syntax error, another is logical error. So I'm mentioning here the term. One is syntax error, another is logical error. So syntax error, it is basically related to syntax, means the structure of writing the computer program relevant to the spelling mistake or grammatical mistake like comma, bracket, parenthesis, capital letter, uppercase, lowercase. So this is related to the structure of writing the computer program. Okay. So if this type of mistake is there, then simply it is known as the syntax error. And if the syntax error is there, then program cannot be executable, means the program that is written by the user, it can be converted into computer understandable form or binary form. So it is giving the question that what it can make the program in an executable form, means in the form of binary, so that computer can understand. That's why here answer is B, syntax error. So question number 5, answer is B. Okay, so what does it mean logical error? So students, remember the logical error, it is related to the logic, and the logical error gives always a wrong output, means the program can execute, there will be no error related to syntax, but if it is related to logic, then the desirable output cannot be produced, so it will produce the wrong output. So if question is that which type of error can produce the wrong output result, then it is logical error. Which type of error cannot make the program in an executable form, then answer is syntax error. So question number 5, answer is B. Everyone clear? Very good, very good. Then goes to next question, question number 6. Which of these is a scanning device? So it has asked about a scanner. Okay, which of the following is an example of a scanning device or scanner? So student choose what is the option, whether it is A, B, C or all of these above. So questions number 6, students, I am getting the response from your side. What will be the answer, whether it is A, B, C or all of these above? Anybody give the response very quick. Very good. So students, see here, option A, OMR, it stands for optical mark recognition. This is also a scanner. Then second is MICR. MICR stands for magnetic ink character recognition. This is also a scanner. Then BCR, it is a barcode reader. So all these three are scanner. That's why here answer is all of these above. So OMR, optical mark recognition. So this is the scanner. It is basically related to our competitive examinations. While we are circling through the ball pen or pencil, the circling is giving by a paper. This paper is known as OMR answer sheet. Okay. So while the user giving the circling through the ball pen or pencil, this circling is recognized by a particular scanner. Okay, for the evaluation of the mark, and this scanner is OMR. So as the scanner name is OMR, that's why the answer sheet is known as OMR answer sheet. Everyone clear? Then second is your MICR, magnetic ink character recognition. So MICR scanner, it is specifically designed for the clearance of check, and it is related to relevant financial institution for the check clearance. Okay. And third is BCR, barcode reader. Okay. So this is normally a hand-end scanner and specifically designed for the shopping mall for the quickly billing purpose at POS, point of sale. So at POS, point of sale, for quickly billing purpose, the scanning system that is used, it is BCR. For check clearance system that is used in financial institution, this is MICR. And for the offline examination, okay, OMR sheet based examination, the scanner that is used for evaluation of mark, this is known as OMR. So question number 6, answer is all of these above. Okay. Then goes to question number 7. Which of the following is the high speed memory? High speed memory which compensate the gap in speed of CPU and main memory. So students, here main memory means RAM. Always remember that in our computer system, one main memory is there, and this is known as RAM. So it is giving the concept that dash is a high speed memory, and that compensate the speed between the CPU and RAM. So simply we should understand that which memory present between RAM and CPU for faster execution operation. Okay, so faster execution operation, there is an important memory that is present between RAM and CPU. Okay, because whatever the data or instruction that we are providing to the computer system, all the incoming data that is present in the waiting memory, that is RAM. From the RAM, when the data or instruction transfer to CPU, it will not hand over to CPU directly, it will hand over through a memory that is present between CPU and RAM. And what is this memory? This memory is nothing but the cache memory. So frequently the CPU receive the executable data from the cache memory instead of the RAM. So this is a popular question also. Cache memory present between RAM and CPU for faster execution operations. So this is the question also. Which of the following is the high speed memory which compensate the gap speed between the RAM and CPU? So question number 7, answer is cache memory, option A. Okay, then goes to next question, question number 8. So students, see here, the question number 8, it has asked, dash is the collection of related web pages. Very popular question, the collection of related web pages. So students, see the question, question number 8, and choose the option which one is the correct answer. Yes. So question number 8, it has asked about dash is the collection of related web pages. So students, yes. Okay. So the term is web page, website, and home page. Always remember that there are three terms. One is web page, second is website, and third is home page. Okay, web page, website, and home page. So it has asked about dash is the collection of related web pages. So students, remember, when the related web pages are linked together, it form a website. So here answer is D, website. Okay, and in every website, the first page, okay, the beginning page of every website, this is nothing but the home page. So home page is nothing but the first page or beginning page of any websites, and the collection of related web pages that are linked together, it form a website. So every website, the first page is the home page, and the websites is created by using the relevant interconnected web pages. Okay, so question number 8, answer is D. Very good. Okay, so nursing, okay, Odisha IQ, Biswajit, okay, so yes, answer is D. Very good. Then goes to question number 9. The unwanted and unsolicited email message. So students, this is the question which was asked more than 30 times in different examination. Okay, similar sentence, same word, dash is known as the unwanted and unsolicited email message. So students, in our email, there are two places where the incoming message is stored. So one is regular authenticated genuine email message. This is stored inside the inbox or mailbox. Another is some advertisement mails, fraudulent based, unnecessary, malicious, unwanted, unsolicited email that comes to spam. So here, check here. So option is C, spam. Spam is nothing but the unwanted and unsolicited, unrequested, okay, unnecessary advertisement, fraudulent, okay, this type of mail may come to the spam, but the regular authenticated genuine, okay, common messages, they are basically come to the inbox. Okay, so here answer is C, spam. So students, see here another term is there, trash. Okay, so trash, it is similar to the recycle bin of Windows. So if any email message you want to delete from the inbox, it will move to the recycle bin, and dash is the recycle bin in email. This is nothing but the trash. Okay, so question number 9, answer is C, spam. Then goes to question number 10. So students, see here, what is the question number 10? Question number 10 is dash the process of transferring the data from server to client. So it has mentioned the server. Okay, so students, it has mentioned from server. Server means the remote computer, and client, okay, this is the local PC that we are using. So simply it has asked the transferring the data from the remote computer to our local computer, or transferring the data from the server to our client. Simply we can say this is nothing but the B, downloading. So for example, we are choosing downloading the call letter for the examination. So call letter is available of the corresponding website of web server. While it is downloaded, it comes to our system. Okay, so the data is transferred from server to our system. This is known as downloading. If we are transferring the data to the server, then it is known as uploading. Means we are just uploading a video to the Insta, we are uploading a photo in Facebook, so the client is sending to the server. Okay, so if the data is sending from the client to server, this is known as uploading, and if it is from server to client, then this is known as downloading. So question number 10, answer is B. Then goes to question number 11. The unprocessed form of information. So students, it has asked about the unprocessed form of information. So always remember that in our computer CPU is there, and whatever we are providing the data, this is input, and after the processing this is output. So students, output means the process form. Output means what? The process form, and this is nothing but the information. So information is always output, but the question is that the unprocessed form of information means the output. Unprocessed form of output means before processing. So this is input. Okay, so input is nothing but the data. Okay, so here answer is B, data. Data is nothing but the unprocessed form of information, or simply another way we can say the data after processing, the processed data, this is information. The unprocessed form of information, this is data. Always remember that whatever we are providing the input, this is data. Whatever the result is produced, this is information. Data is always raw form, unprocessed form. Information is always processed form. So here question number 11, answer is B, data. Then question number 12. Caps lock, num lock and scroll lock are called which type of key? So students, very popular questions. Okay, give me the answer and text here in the live chat. Okay, so what is the question here? The question is asked specifically in our keyboard, whether it is a standard keyboard or multimedia keyboard. In every keyboard on the far right hand side top corner, there are 3 green lights are available, and these 3 green lights are commonly known as the 3 locks. And what are the 3 locks? One is caps lock, num lock and scroll lock. But it has asked about it belongs to which group, whether it is a function key, whether it is an alphanumeric key, whether it is a modifier key, or whether it is a toggle key. Okay, so students, give the response here. What is the answer in the live chat? I'm waiting your response. Okay, very fast, do it. Okay, Sanjeev, nursing. Okay, Vishwajit, Odisha IQ. Okay, give the response. Question number 2, yes, very good. It is nothing but the toggle key. So students, remember that toggle key are nothing but the 3 locks. What are the locks? One is caps lock, num lock and what? Scroll lock. These 3 are nothing but the toggle key. Okay, so these 3 are available on the far right hand side top corner. So caps lock, num lock, scroll lock belongs to which key? Toggle key. Function key, there are range is F1 to F12. And modifier key, you know that there are 3 modifier key. One is control, second is alt, and third is shift. And alphanumeric, I think you should know that alphabet A to Z, number 0 to 9 and all the symbols. Clear? So these are different types of key which are available on a keyboard. So toggle key are nothing but caps lock, num lock, scroll lock. Modifier key, this is control alt shift. Function key, here the range is F1 to F12. And alphanumeric, this is alphabet A to Z, number 0 to 9 and all the symbol and special character. Okay, so question number 12, answer is A. Then to question number 13. An application software basically used for tabulation and numerical calculation. Okay, so students, tell me, very popular question. Okay, related to our SSC examination. It has asked which is the application software that is used for tabulation as well as to perform all the numerical calculation by using formula and function. I think you know that. So here the answer is B, spreadsheet or electronic spreadsheet. So there are 4 options it is mentioned. One is word processor, second is spreadsheet, third is PowerPoint and fourth is DBMS. Okay, so word processor, this is MS Word. It is basically used to creation of letter based documentation and report. Spreadsheet, this is nothing but the tabulation with numerical calculation. PowerPoint, this is used for the different presentation. And database management, this is used to manage the large volume of data in a backend process. Okay, so here as the question is asked about the tabulations and numerical calculation, So simply we can choose your spreadsheet. And the biggest example that we are using in our personal computer, this is MS Excel. Then goes to next question, question number 14. In PowerPoint, the slide master is available in which menu? Okay, so students, recent question, it has asked in MS PowerPoint, the slide master is available in which menu? Okay, so students choose the option whether it is a home menu, whether it is an insert menu, whether it is an animation menu, or whether it is a view menu. Okay, slide master. So give the comments in the live chat. What is the response yourself? Whether it is a home menu, insert menu, animation menu, view menu. Yes. So students, question number 14, the slide master, it is nothing but a view. Okay. So view like we can say edit view, web layout view, okay, slide master view, handout view. So different view is there. So it belongs to which menu? View menu. So in the view menu, when you click on that, you will get different type of view of the presentation. Among these, one view is there. This is master slide or slide master. So question number 14 answer is D. Then goes to question number 15. What is the file extension for MS Excel? Very popular question, students. Okay. So what is the file extension of MS Excel? Okay, here option is .xxl, .xlsx, .xll, or none of these above. So choose the correct options. I'm waiting here the response. Question number 15, it has asked what is the file extension for MS Excel? Okay, so fatapat give the response to the live chat, students. I'm waiting a response whether the answer is A, B, C, or D. Which one is the correct options? What is the file extension of MS Excel? Yes, answer is B, .xlsx. Okay, simply we can choose .xls or we can choose .xlsx. So both will be correct based upon the versions. This is wrong, none of these above because option is B, XLS. So where only XLS is used or where XLSX is used. So students, the concept is based upon the version. Remember one version of MS Office, this is 2007. So all the version that is higher from the 2007 like 2010, 2013, 16, 19, 21 and latest version is 2024. All the higher version extra term is there related to extension. This is X and X for extended. Extended means extra feature, extra tools is added to this application. That's why it is known as extended. But lower version, it is simply like DOC, XLS, okay, PPT. So lower version like before 2007, like 2003, 95, 97, 2000s. Okay, so these are the older version. Where older version, X will be not there. Higher version, X is there. So if this question giving accordingly based upon the version, then we can choose also. Okay, so question number 15 answer is B. Then goes to question number 16. COBOL stand for, the COBOL is a programming language and it is a high level language that was belongs to third generation. So what is the full form here? COBOL. Okay, so students choose the option COBOL. Option A is giving common business oriented language, option B is giving combined business oriented language, option C is giving combined business object language, and option D is giving common business orientation language. So choose the option which one is correct. I'm getting your response. In the live chat, students, give your response which one is the correct option, means the full form of COBOL. Biswajit, Odisha IQ, okay, Nursing, Rajendra, Sanjeev, give the response which one is the correct answer. COBOL. Yes, answer is A, common business oriented language. So students, always remember that COBOL is a high level programming language and that is used for the administration, business, finance, okay, relevant to the different institution. This is known as COBOL. COBOL for common business oriented language. Okay, and it is designed by the person Grace Hooper. sorry, Grace, Grace Hopper, Hopper, the developer of the COBOL language. Answer is Grace Hopper. So question number 16, answer is A. Then goes to question number 17. Which of the following is not input device? So very easy questions. It has asked about what is not an input device. So choose the option, students. I'm waiting here to get your response in the live chat. Okay, as per your answer, give the option whether it is A, B, C or D. So it is giving which is not an input device. Not, the term is not. I'm giving the options like stylus, trackball, joystick, none of these above. So which is not an input device? Anybody give the response? Whether the option is A, B, C or D. Choose the correct option, students. Question number 17. So question number 17, students, I'm telling to you here answer is D, none of these above. Why? Because stylus is an input device. It is nothing but a pointing device. So this is an input device. Trackball also a pointing device. This is also input device. Joystick also a pointing device. So this is also an input device. So as here question is giving which is not an input device, that's why here option is none of these above. Okay, because all are the pointing device. Okay, so question number 17 answer is D. Then goes to question number 18. Storage size of the compact disc. So students, see here the term is CD. CD stand for compact disc. So just before 10 years, we used an external storage device, plug and play external storage device to our computer system, to our home theater. This is CD and DVD. And compact disc, CD, DVD, digital versatile disc. These are belongs to one group. And which is the group? Optical storage. So CD, DVD and Blu-ray discs, these are nothing but the optical storage. But here the question is that what is the storage capacity of the CD? Okay, so students remember what is the options here? Option is 600 MB, 700 MB, 800 MB and 900 MB. So the correct answer is B, 700 MB. There is a fixed memory size in the compact disc. Okay, optical storage compact disc, and here the size is 700 MB. Okay, answer is B. But if the question is there relevant to DVD, for DVD it is 4.7 GB. And for Blu-ray disc, this is 25 GB. So accordingly, we should choose the option. So question number 18, answer is B, 700 MB. Then goes to question number 19. Dash is the organized collection of related data. Very popular questions. It has asked about the organized collection of relevant data. So whatever the data we are providing, if it is maintained in an organized way, then what will the answer? So see here what is the option? Option is instruction, option B database, option C program, and option D none of these above. So the organized collection of related data, this is nothing but the database. So database where the data need to store in an organized manner. So without the organized manner, the data cannot be stored in the database. So that's why in a single line term, the question is always asking dash is the collection of unorganized relevant data. Then option is database. So question number 19, answer is B. Then goes to question number 20. Which language was introduced in third generation of computer system? Okay, so students, this is an important question. There are 5 generations of the computer system: generation 1, generation 2, generation 3, generation 4 and generation 5. So it has asked about the generation 3. So I am telling to you from the generation 1 to 5. So in generation 1, this is nothing but the machine level language. Generation 2, this is assembly language. And from generation 3 onwards, the high level programming language was introduced. Okay, so it has asked about which language was introduced in third generation. Machine language, it is belongs to first generation. Assembly language, it is belongs to second generation. And answer is C, high level language. So from the third generation onwards, the high level programming language was introduced to the industry. Okay, so here answer is C. What are the high level language? Example like Fortran, COBOL, Algol, Snowball, Pascal, Basic, Logo, C. So these are all nothing but the example of high level programming language that was introduced in which generation? Third generation. So question number C 20, answer is C. Then last question, question number 21. So in question number 21, it has asked about what is the value of this binary to octal. Okay, so now in Odisha SSC examinations, whether it is OSSC, Odisha subordinate or OPSC, one question is asking about the conversions of decimal to binary, octal, hexadecimal. So as it has asked about the binary number 101000 and it has asked about to make it octal. So there is an easiest and quickest process, less than 10 seconds we can give the answer. So if the question is asking from binary to octal, then there is a logic that, what is the logic? Okay, move from right to left and take three consecutive number. So first three consecutive number 30 and rest consecutive number is 101. Okay, so 101 its decimal value, okay, is 5 and 000 its value is 0. So combined it is known as 50. So here answer is C 50. So while we are making the conversion from binary to octal, so students remember what is the logic here I am applied. Here logic is while making the conversion from an octal number to binary, so we should move from right to left and every three consecutive binary number will replace an octal number. So first three consecutive number, this is 000, second three consecutive number it is 101. So 101 it's a binary number and its number converted to decimal, this is 5, and 000 it's converted to 0. So here answer is 50. So question number 21 answer is C 50. Everyone clear? Very good. Okay, so students, thank you very much watching the session today. We have discussed some memory based question, okay, relevant to the OSSC CGL, and I am discuss about the 21 valid important question that has asked recently in 2 to 3 years. Because why I am choosing here 21 question, because up to 2024 OSSC CGL based upon the preliminary pattern 21 question is asking out of 150 questions. Okay, so maybe this year it will be 25, because now instead of 5 section, now in this year it is mentioning as 6 section. Okay, your arithmetic part, your data interpretation part, your general intelligence part, your current affair part, your Odisha GK part it has introduced, static GK part, and sixth is your computer awareness part. If you think about the individual section, it will divided by 150 by 6, then each section approximately it will be 25 MCQ. So we are expecting each section will be asking about 25 MCQ. Okay, so in the next session students, I will make another 21 most probable memory based question that has asked in the previous sessions. Okay, we will discuss. Then we are going to start the relevant topic related to the computer awareness chapter, and we will periodically carry out this chapter up to the preliminary examination. Thank you very much. Thank you very much students. We will meet again with a new session in the coming week. Okay, thank you all. Message तो कल आएगा